Okay, can we please just focus? We've hit our ceiling. We're not going to get any more famous. We're not going to get any more money. I'm taking this thing to Netflix. We need new ideas. What do we have?
Strip club, sneaker shopping.
Legally, we'll just get sued. That's
Joe would fucking kill you if you pitched that idea.
You're an idiot.
All right. Well, what do you got? Shit.
Come on, I got the best idea out of this. Come on, just hear me
over
out. Just hear me out. Sneaker colors and laces.
I already crossed that one off. That fucking sucks.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? That was my best idea.
That doesn't even mean anything.
Sure, if you want to average 15,000 views an episode, sure. Dude, what are you drinking? It's 11:37.
Wait, it just hit me. We get a show based off of my logo. It's gonna be a triggered sneaker show.
Are you crazy? It's Black History Month, my nigga. Killer Mike got a fucking show called Trigger Warning. I'm out of here, bro.
Welty, that show already exists.
That's a full size. That's a full size. She want every color. That's a full size.
Hello to every single member of the FS Army. Of course, I'm your co-host, Brendan Dunn.
I'm Matt Welty.
Trinidad James, baby. Let's do it.
And we have a special guest, a very special guest with us in the building today. Who are you, sir?
I'm Michael Render, better known as Killer Mike.
Okay, thank you for coming by.
Hey.
We're going to talk sneakers. We're going to talk the Super Bowl, which was in you guys' hometown of Atlanta this past weekend. We're going to discuss plenty of things. The first thing we want to talk about actually is a Super Bowl related thing. Travis Scott hitting the stage at the halftime show with these Jordan 6s. Are we feeling these?
Yeah. Those are the green 6s.
Yeah.
Overall, how do you feel about the performance overall?
It don't matter. My 16-year-old loved it.
Okay,
don't matter what old people say.
Give Big Boy a little bit more time?
Big Boy, period, gracing the stage was perfect for me because it was just like he deserved, to me, Big Boy deserved the whole set.
Right.
Because he's had such a stellar career with Outkast and Solo.
Correct.
But it didn't work out that way, so I was glad to see Big Boy.
I seen that Cadillac came through.
And he rocked, like the way you move, kryptonite, you know what I'm saying?
What do we think about Adam Levine's tattoos?
I know you like that.
Hey,
Look at your face, you getting red in the face.
Adam definitely got the church groups going crazy. All the old ladies is like they want him. Let me tell you something, like no bullshit.
All right.
We were at the American Music Award years ago. Big just dropped a video. He has a very beautiful wife. Shouts out to sister-in-law Lily, right?
Come on the show.
She loved Adam, wanted to meet him.
Okay.
I ended up, being a brave young rookie, like, yo, Big Boy's wife likes you, you know what I'm saying? You must be. Black women like Adam.
Okay.
Jordans and tats.
Okay.
I heard he got found around the Blue Flame in Magic City. Cool things might have happened.
Okay, okay.
You guys heard that song with Kanye West?
Oh, well, I mean, that's just a classic. I mean, more bigger than Adam Levine having a song with Kanye West is Adam Levine and the Blue Flame. That's way bigger than anything.
Adam, I heard that was legend, but if you want to go, I got you.
To go back to Travis, man, I really like this outfit. The 6s were crazy.
I like the pocket they put on the side. I like the color.
That's on me.
What are we putting in that pocket?
Weed.
Okay.
Yeah. No coat pockets for me.
Mr. Picky Nail over here might have something to say about that.
It went away, so I changed my habit.
Fat people shouldn't do coke. Yeah, fat people should only smoke weed.
No, what you call it? I like Travis' outfit. The belt was actually made by Virgil Abloh for Louis Vuitton. So that belt that he had around, I
was wondering what that was.
His pants was a brand called Alex.
Matthew Williams.
Oh, and Matthew Williams or whatever. I'm not sure what the vest was. I seen the shirt was Nike, but I mean, that's pretty. I like the outfit, man.
Like a weightlifter.
That jacket was really where it was at. The Leatherman jacket he wore before he went out on stage, it was really dope. It had like a Rosa Parks tribute on it. It was crazy. That jacket was crazy, man. For real. Shout out to whoever made that jacket, for sure. Where did you watch it at home? Where you watching it?
I like football better at home.
Okay.
I like basketball in person.
Okay.
Shouts out to my shop. I got a shop in State Farm Arena.
Bro, you got a barbershop in the stadium, bro. That's so
hard.
And you
a customer of ours.
Bro, that's so hard, bro.
And
Shouts out to
I'm
Queen.
a future customer.
Future customer?
Yeah, def future current customer Queen. Can you just attest to this, real talk?
Go ahead.
Once she cuts your hair, it almost makes it like girlfriends get angry. She takes such good care.
So Queen, first of all, shout out to Queen. We're going to make sure we put that tag up there, put it right above my head. We'll put it by my face because she do the facials for me or whatever. Like, she'll get you right on the face. I know you like those. Or whatever. She's legit, man.
He needs to come get a proper haircut. He has the I'm white guy and I'm doing okay haircut. You got some white guy and I'm trying haircut. Porn stash, bitches, let's fuck. I fuck with you.
That's my whole brand. That's it right there.
I have to tell my Russian barber real quick I'm not coming in.
Moving forward, man, it's Black History Month, and Russell Westbrook did these Jordans, and you said they called the Why Not 0.2?
That's right, yeah. It's like the Super Soaker.
And the Super Soaker
right?
Spine.
Shit is sick.
And then you know that the inventor of the Super Soaker, our boy Lonnie Johnson.
Absolutely.
So to me, I was like, okay, Jordan Brand.
That's dope.
This
Did
made
they
me
do this on
happy.
purpose? Do you think? Is that because they didn't really message it clearly? Aha.
And if it wasn't on purpose, it feel good.
But this goes back to, I think, like what you were talking about with Black History Month shoes, where you're like, oh, just don't throw Kente print on the shoe and be like, this is,
sir.
like this is actual like storytelling where it's like, and you're actually getting educated through
This is Matt Welty certified, this Black History Month sneaker.
I think that this is really like really smart, like clever. Now that like you told me about it, when you first told me about it, I was just like, whatever, you know. But then now that I'm actually seeing the product, I'm like,
that is the power of Black History Month. Black History Month is for white people. Let me tell you that, like,
Finally, we get
black people know a lot about our history, but the greater community never really knows. So this is a month for us to share. It's like St. Patty's Day. I'm not Irish, yet I celebrate the shit out of St. Patty's Day.
let's talk about some white things here. All white Adidas Ultra Boost.
That's just like you using your privilege to move us out of
Oh yeah.
This is a Black History Month sneaker, Mike. You know about this.
That
This is
shit
a
is-
Black History Month sneaker.
Oh, for the crack era, Adidas is getting.
So Adidas did like it was like a Harlem Renaissance pack where all the others, or Harlem Nights or something like that, where all the other shoes were like black and had print on them, and they had this one all white Ultra Boost that was part of the collection, and on the insole it said CBC celebrating Black culture, and that was the only thing.
Welty was the creative director on this
Oh yeah,
collection.
because the only thing more racist than white people are all white shoes. There was online backlash to this, and Adidas canceled the project.
Could I get them in a 14? No, if they said may produce any.
You're not mad at this?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because in many traditional African religions, or spiritual religions throughout the diaspora, say you're a Black Christian, on Sundays you're dressed in all white. You have to dress in all white. It's a requirement.
That's a fact.
If you're Yoruba, there are things where you dress in all white. So there are many parts of diaspora where spiritually you have to dress in all white. What's the problem with dressing all white when you're a 14-year-old kid? Your sneakers are all colors. So your mom wants you to wear church shoes. You don't want to wear no whack-ass church shoes. This would give you an option for like my homies that are Yoruba, things of that nature, to still be fly in the all white.
So you're not
if
mad
you
at
notice,
the all-white Adidas sneaker?
No, not to put it in the proper context. I just gave them context. They need to send me a check.
Okay, well this is what, you know, they put out a statement about it. They said for the latter stages of the design process, we added a running shoe to the collection. We've later felt it didn't reflect the spirit or philosophy that Adidas believes should recognize and honor Black History Month. So the sneaker is kind of pulled from the shelves.
I just think it's a whack sneaker too. Like, can we just be honest?
It's just lazy, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
it's just not a dope sneaker.
Skip.
But I could have got y'all through.
but you have a little bit of history with Adidas. You know, you and Big Boy have a song. You weren't really talking about Adidas.
I never liked that song. I love Adidas. Okay. Like, I'm a top 10 superstar, shelter. I love Adidas.
Who did it better? You or
That
Korn?
record was an Outkast song I was given, and Columbia said, do this or your ass ain't gonna get no single.
Who did it better though? You or Korn?
I'm a Korn fan, but you gotta go with yourself.
But I remember in the video you were wearing the J Master J, right?
Yeah,
the
yep,
Pro
still
models.
got those,
Did
yeah.
they hit you up?
No, actually, I bought my own.
But Adidas hit you up when you did the song, or
Nah, they ain't give me shit. They never did.
Adidas getting
But since then, they've showed love. Shouts out the West.
Okay. Do you and LP ever go back and forth with sneakers? Is there like competition between
He's
you
a
guys?
Rod Laver guy. He's Rod Laver's. I'm more of a Nike guy. I love Adidas.
Okay.
you remember him rapping about getting the fake Jordan 1s?
Of course.
Back
Oh yeah, when his mom got him those when he wanted the J's. He tells that story. Yo, moms, go ahead and get your dad. Yeah, I mean your kid's a real pair, man. Stop fucking up your kid's rep, man.
Do you think that brands in general, I don't want to single out anybody, are getting it right when it comes to Black History Month sneakers? We just speaking sneakers. I ain't going nowhere else.
David Banner is a huge Jordan head. Probably has one of the best Jordan collections. The fact that he has,
For sure.
The fact that Banner hasn't been consultant to do a Black History Month shoe is criminal.
Do you agree with Trinidad, this thing about, you know, the Kenta cloth, like, on the sneaker, and that's just like an easy way out?
That is easy. Not that it's not dope, but it's easy. Like the red, black, and green Nike Air Force One was lazy from last year.
Right. I bought it. The hot top
I
one,
wasn't
'cause
mad.
I
I
was
wasn't mad at
but
it.
it's
Matched
just
your
like,
Gucci,
bruh.
and it matched some of your Gucci
Right,
outfits.
exactly,
But
exactly.
I think we could go doper. I think we could go deeper.
Even, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I went to Wish ATL in Atlanta. This past
Shouts out to
weekend.
Julie.
Shout out to, the the good people there.
Justin over there.
At the register, I bought a rocket jacket for my buddy. Shout out my boy Nico. And at the register, they had the same twos that I had a problem with from last week. I'm gonna keep that same energy. And my buddy, I was like, man, they actually look good in person, but it's just in general, it's the
You gonna walk
point.
it back a little bit?
No, I ain't buying the shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
I could have bought the shirt. I didn't buy it.
I think companies are afraid though. Like black people get pissed. Like sometimes it's just like, man, you don't know what to do right or wrong. So Kente cloth is the easy thing because you don't have the context. Say if you're doing Arturo Schomburg, who is one of the fathers of Pan-Africanism, an Afro-Latino Puerto Rican who kind of set us off to show us on the world stage where we've been. Like, I would do a Schomburg Jordan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some criticism for like Michael Jordan specifically. I know a couple years ago you posted on Instagram this one Jordan 5 and you said, Jordan, why don't you take all the proceeds from the shoe and put them into a black financial institution? Do you think Michael Jordan is doing enough to support the black community?
Mike is Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's always been Mike. I think Mike has done things like any other affluent black person to support to his satisfaction, and that's fine with me. My what if is never a criticism of him. It's a what if. What if we took all the proceeds from one of the Jordans that dropped and moved them into one of the most successful black banking institutions like Citizen Trust Bank? What that instantly does is add an influx of capital to then do small business loans, home loans, car loans that could then be paid back with interest that will provide more opportunity for the next young black designer to grow, for the next car designer, shoe designer, for the next black business to grow. So my thing is about what if more than criticizing. I can't criticize Michael Jordan. I didn't shoot no free throws in the gym with him.
Fair
I didn't
enough.
make
I
no
know
slam
these
dunk.
brands have been a little bit more willing to get into these sort of charitable projects with sneakers. Like, do you think they really stand behind them? Do you think when Nike stands behind Colin Kaepernick, they believe in that? Or do you think that's like a branding moment?
I think it's both.
Yeah.
Someone at the brand has to still believe in him to have fought for it. And I think it's a terrific branding moment too. You know, we're in a capitalistic society, so people find ways to make money even off tragedy, crazy, you know.
It's America, baby.
And I don't have a problem with that. My thing is this: let's make sure the people who are in process of putting it together hold integrity.
Just doesn't feel like sometimes it's like opportunistic, you know what I mean? To like latch on to these.
He doesn't like this.
Referring to the companies like Nike and Adidas.
I just think it's like you take like the biggest like capitalist like cut like, and I'm all for.
We know.
All for
You don't want
capitalism.
black people to have money, you saying?
No, I'm just all for.
No, I just
No.
Look at him.
I just
He
think
was like,
sometimes.
Black month to make money, but St. Patty's Day is okay with you.
I'm not Irish.
Shout out to my Irish ancestors.
Shout
What
out-
are you? You got a Russian barber? What are you? People
Ar-
don't think white people do. White people
No,
treat them.
I'm actually Armenian and Polish.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So you like white light. You like ethnic.
I guess.
Yeah.
We went through some troubles to get to this.
Shouts out to the
country, too.
Poles.
No
man.
troubles.
Yeah.
Y'all are noble people.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
No,
man.
but I just think it's like sometimes it's like when you talk about these things, it's like people act like Nike's like a force for good in the world, but then when you know you talk about problems where people that like associate with like capitalism or like whatever, it's like Nike's literally like the biggest like proponent.
Yeah, but I don't talk about problems with capitalism. There are problems in capitalism, but if we're in a capitalistic society, you had better learn how to make it work for you.
I mean, Bernie Sanders didn't win, so I guess we still are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Should've
and I don't
seen his
think
face
we
Bernie
would've
Sanders
you know,
come on the show.
Yeah, we wouldn't have became Russia had he won. We just would have had free healthcare. You know what I mean?
What about that?
My thing though is there's nothing wrong with opportunity being taken in a capitalist society. There's something wrong when the people who the opportunity is being taken on the behalf of are not participating in that opportunity.
Are we talking about like black-owned businesses? Like, how do you had that pledge
Like
on your show?
Yeah,
to try and support black-owned businesses. Is there any way to do that when it comes to sneakers?
Well, I have 3 qualifications for black-owned businesses. Either you're a business totally owned and ran by black people, you're a business that are non-black owned, but you hire and are respectful of the community, you hire black people, or you're one that's so small, maybe you can't hire black people at a time, but you're invested in the community, meaning you support Little League, schools of that nature, and you're willing to hire black people.
Okay.
If you fit one of those criteria, then I'll find a way to support you, right?
It's all right. Speaking about business and making money, do you think that people in general, or you could talk about black community, whatever, are like just spending too much money on sneakers and not investing it wisely? Or
Yeah, of course they are. That's what all people do. All people fuck up money. It's America.
It's America, baby.
Right.
But with that said,
My
as-
401k is looking healthy though. I'm contributing.
and you still got on some dope.
You know?
I would say to people, if you like a company, not only buy their clothes and invest in it. I got some stock in Nike and Ralph Lauren.
how much money did you spend on sneakers growing up though? Was that like a thing for you or?
Growing up, many pair of sneakers did I steal? You got to remember, I came up in the 80s,
Yeah.
and the 90s. You know.
Yeah.
Where were
So-
you stealing from? What was it? What was
Oh
the
man,
move?
out of your locker, off your feet, out of the store. The
course.
worst shit you wanted to hear on Martin when you was a kid was, "What's up?"
What time it is, boy?
Oh,
Look,
man, that's
bro,
just like,
what?
God
You
damn.
know what time it is.
I'm gonna have to fight all these niggas, Lord.
Because it's not one. It's never
All
one
of them.
person. It's at least
Streets
three.
of Rage
How
style,
15
right? Like-
y'all niggas want my sneakers, man?
Come on. when it comes to sneakers and growing up 80s coming into the 90s, we're not even gonna go to 2000 yet. Like, what were those sneakers in that Atlanta scene? Because I was too
Fila.
young. Fila was the one?
Because you wanted Jordans, but your mama wasn't gonna go buy you no Jordans. And everybody didn't have the heart to take a pair of Jordans off no other kid's feet. So the classic Fila is the dope boy shoe of Atlanta. The Nike Cortez, which was the dope boy Nikes, the dope boy Filas, which was the classic Fila.
Correct.
Was Air Force One? No.
Yeah, no, Air Force One we wore before that, but it was the mids. They were cool,
Right.
but the dope boy shoes, because we used to wear Jordache jeans. Jordache jeans at the bottom didn't have the hem, so it was kind of frayed. So you didn't really want a high top or Air Force One that looked blocky. You wanted something that fell like right on the top of the shoe. They could still see the swoosh.
How many pairs you got in the collection, Mike?
My wife, Amy, I had 2,000 pair,
Yeah.
and I got down to probably back down to about 400 or 500 pairs now.
Okay.
Let's stop.
And Air Max 1's your favorite shoe all time? Am I
Yeah,
wrong by saying that?
You're right about it. You do your research. That little Poland, okay.
Mike, while we have you here, we want to discuss some controversial sneakers on here. We know your show on Netflix, Trigger Warning.
Yeah.
Wealthy's our resident trigger guy. I think you guys may or may not fall on opposite ends of the spectrum politically. We'll get to all that, but we have a handful of sneakers here we want you to react to. Some of them are political intentionally, and some of them kind of generated some backlash unintentionally. So the first shoe we want to talk about here is the Nike LeBron 15 Equality.
Yeah.
Are you triggered by this? Are you cool with this?
It's synonymous with like LeBron's message.
He taking your job, bro.
It's the black, it's the white shoes, the
He
gospel.
taking your job.
Wealthy?
It's LeBron, I get it.
No, I think that this was like a big initiative for Nike. I think it like.
But were you triggered by it?
No, not triggered by it. I've always said that my bigger thing with Nike is that like this stuff is like totally cool. I think sometimes they force themselves into the.
Nah, keep that same energy. You always talking that shit about Nike, motherfucker.
I am, man. It's like I think LeBron's the perfect person to do it when you like go to Nike campus and it's like pink-haired like social justice warriors. Like,
There we go. That's what we were looking for.
There we go.
And you know, it's like Nike feels like a very like monolithic like thought like company, and I feel like that's not like what
Republicans
they
buy sneakers too.
No, that's not even bro. That's not even the issue. It's just like I just think that's like
So there is an issue.
No, this shoe is totally fine. I just think that some people at Nike are a little too much and just need to just like design some dope shit, and you don't have to worry about politics
A little
all the time.
triggered. The next shoe we want to talk about here is the Puma Clyde Court Reform. So, Mike, this is
a long name.
Yeah, a collaboration with this project that basically is supporting prison reform, and so 100% of the proceeds go to support prison reform. Meek Mill is involved. No trigger for you on this one. You're cool with this?
I don't like the design.
Okay.
I mean, you know, anything that helps, it helps. You know what I'm saying? It's many, you know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, any little bit helps. I just don't. The sock sneaker can only get so original.
Wealthy.
I think they need sock sneakers as a whole. I'd be happy if they just went away, right?
Yeah, straight. Like, to me, Presto got it right 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But then you need to keep going.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. You know what I mean? So as a design, no. As the thought behind the design, absolutely.
Wealthy?
No, I think prison reform is like one of those issues. Shout out fellow Armenian Kim Kardashian, making it happen.
Oh yeah, big clap.
Yeah, that was a good move. I think like the timing seemed a bit weird though, because when they announced the initiative, it was right after Nike announced the initiative, and it was like all the brands are going to jump on social.
That's good though. That's what you want.
For Puma.
But I didn't know, but if it felt like we're talking about like authenticity, because obviously these things are in the can.
Authenticity doesn't matter when it comes to pushing the agenda to get people out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I meant like just like if
it
brands,
felt opportunistic, like you said.
That's what I'm saying. It just felt like
It's nothing wrong with opportunism in a capitalistic society if it helps the people that are trying to be helped. You don't have a choice of how, like, kids are introduced into bigger thinking or outside of the box thinking. Kids are given a way to think. You are Armenian, you are Polish, you're black. This is this is your culture. You're given that. And then you get out in the real world and you discover other people and other things, and you kind of grow from that, right? Well, that comes through your interaction, not only with people, with brands and shit. So I remember the first time brands even started acknowledging Black History Month, period. We were just happy to just be acknowledged.
When was that?
You start seeing pop up in the 90s.
Like late 90s?
Because black brands popped up, because FUBU popped up, Carl Walker Wear. So then major brands had to pivot and finally acknowledge the black kids who were making their stuff cool. So it's definitely opportunistic on that point. But with that said, does it finally provide, I need white kids in Nebraska buying Air Force Ones during Black History Month, because I'm never going to get in their textbooks the first person to die on the behalf of the American Revolution was a black man. I'm never going to get in their textbooks Langston Hughes and Conte Colin and James Baldwin. They're going to gain that appreciation once they go to a liberal arts college, later.
Right.
But I can give it to them at 15 if I have a James Baldwin night. Somebody's going to say, what the fool's fucking James Baldwin?
Right.
Fair enough. Mike, the next shoe we want to talk about here, this is the Rising Sun Jordan 12 from 2009. So a lot of Koreans were upset about the shoe because on the inside, on the insole, there's like the Japanese flag, and they kind of said that was a symbol of Japanese imperialism. Are you triggered by this? Is that a fair criticism?
I mean, I'm not Korean, but I have Korean friends.
So what do you think?
I don't think, because that's their opinion.
You just
I'm not Korean.
you defer to them on that.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
if my friend Hannah says that shit's whack, that shit's whack.
This shoe sucks.
I was actually working at Foot Locker when this shoe came out, and the thing was that the insole had like the rising sun, which is like the
red
Japanese
and white
war
joint,
flag.
yeah.
Yeah, but we had to like manually take the insoles out of the shoes, and like Nike sent like a package of just like plain
Insoles.
white insoles, and had to like.
Did you keep any of your old ones?
People kept like a few on.
Oh yeah,
So,
right. He got a
Well,
wall
how do you
full
feel
of
about the
flags
shoe?
at the
No,
house.
but
This nigga here, man.
I think the crazy part is the thing I don't understand about the shoe is that if the shoe itself is inspired by that, and then if you're just taking the insole out because it has the flag on it, it's like wouldn't the shoe itself still?
Well, it pops up still. There were some people a couple years ago.
And
who were
Nike
still
actually
upset about it.
included the Jordan 12 in the Chinese New Year pack from
Disrespectful.
whatever, and it's just like I don't. It's like why don't they just leave it alone? You know,
You're gonna
like,
piss somebody off.
The next shoe on here is the Air Max 720. So there was a petition about this recently. They were worried that the script on the bottom, if flipped a certain way, looked like it spelled the word Allah in Arabic.
Can you
For
speak
real?
Arabic?
Yo, remember the Air Bacon?
Of course, yeah, similar controversy. Mike, is
Somebody
Bacon
thought
too,
that.
that's
No,
crazy.
I don't think that's. To be honest,
I don't see it.
I don't see that.
Somebody
name.
thought they
But
said Allah
the
for
Air
real?
Bacons. No, I'm just saying there was an asshole in the design meeting that knew that information
Yeah.
and didn't say it.
Yeah.
Somebody in that design
Right.
meeting, there was a black intern maybe there, or a young white kid with a black girlfriend, or a
Okay.
Muslim girl who should have said, "Yo,
Hey,
Phil?
that kind of looks like the word Allah. Maybe we shouldn't call these shits
Right.
the Air Bacon,
Bacon.
bro." And because you didn't do that, you're probably a vice president now. But you pissed off
the Air
Muslim
Max with the
community.
Allah on the bottom. You're not mad at that?
I don't see Allah when I see it.
Welty?
But again-
Well, it's supposed to be like in Arabic. I just think it's just such a coincidence. I think it's like people just trying to get outraged. It's like Nike's not trying to put a secret message when you flip Air Max upside down that like we're trying to offend like the Muslim part of the world. It's just like it doesn't make sense.
The last shoe on this list is the Adidas JS Roundhouse Mid that has the shackle
The Jeremy Scott
on the,
shoes.
on
That was Jeremy
on the
Scott.
collar. Yeah,
Was
they
this
pulled
for-
these after some backlash.
I wish I could have got a pair of them.
He posted a picture after this controversy came up, and it was a My Pet Monster toy from like the 80s that had orange shackles around its wrists, and that was the original intention of designing this shoe.
the backlash is what? That these look slavish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welty,
But
are you?
I feel like it's only slavish if you make it a slave. Like,
It didn't bother me.
hey,
I don't.
I'm not a slave. Like,
Welty?
I was more offended just by the stuff that Adidas was doing with Jeremy Scott, just being like
Which-
ridiculous.
so you wouldn't wear this?
No, I just think a lot of the shoes are just like totally like crap. You know
I
what I mean?
definitely would have loved the teddy bear. I had a pair of
Teddy
them.
bears
I
are
couldn't.
fine,
I saw that
bro.
stuff and I was like, dude,
teddy
I can't do it, man.
You're not a large black guy who women call a teddy bear.
Yeah, you got it with a brown teddy bear,
yeah,
George.
you know
Come
what I
on
mean? I
now,
wanna
man.
go.
Let me ask you a real quick question though. Have you ever resold sneakers?
Have I resold a pair of mine? I give away more pair than I resell.
All right.
Mike, every week here on the show, we give somebody the worst take for something stupid or outrageous they said the last week on the show.
Okay.
And, the commenters will pick on YouTube for us. So please let us know this week, and we'll punish them next week. I think it is actually me again. Somehow.
Two in a
I don't like
row?
the pun that we do. I guess because I said the goat joke with the goat business.
Stadium Goods and Goat and
You
Flight
fucking with
Club.
Goat?
I think Goat is a really good business. I think,
But not the goat business.
Let's get my boy right, man. Let's get my
So
boy
I have
right.
to take my sneakers
Got
off and
these
put on these.
in. We have.
Oh shit! The
We
new
got something else,
Balenciaga.
though.
Ooh, you got gifts
Oh,
too.
those are not.
Slide-
These are what
we don't-
inspires the Balenciaga.
You know what?
Slide that
but
over
we
in.
just Mike, just
Wait, real quick. Let the record show. I don't actually think that my got the worst take like by votes. The producers decided for some reason that I have to wear. them
Mike, we
anyway.
also wanted to pass this to you. We thought it was important.
Pop
Bridging of the gap, full size run hat, but on the side.
Trigger.
Trigger.
You got the trigger.
There it is.
Official.
Get my boy right.
I
Official.
officially look like a dad going to a PTA meeting. I have my dad hat. I have my Ralph Lauren sweatshirt.
You
and my
officially
glasses.
triggered. And shout out to the Amazing Show team. I'm
Man,
Good
thank
job,
you.
brother.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know if I can last 3 days trying to go black owned. The bike ride thing was deep. I
Yeah.
ain't rode a bike in a minute.
Hey
so.
man, black people, there's a whole plethora of businesses we can be opening. And let's just get to the business of opening them.
Right.
And I want to say to people too, when I say support black business, I'm not saying black people only support black business. What I'm saying, since most of the time you live near people who look like you, is support local and small business.
Yeah.
My barbershop was inspired by not only my man Fat Steve from Bowen Homes, but a man named Alonzo Herndon, who started the Atlanta Lights. I love it. I'm just not going to wear it right now because I have a crescent part. In the black community, that's a very cool thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gonna get one next week.
Yeah, Alonzo, that's the part. Y'all see. Alonzo Herndon started the Atlanta Life Insurance Company because he had a barbershop that serviced the white business class, and he learned about stocks and bonds and insurance and the importance of that. My community grew because the greater community brought us an education. So when I say support black business every Friday, like on the show, that means find a restaurant, find a seamstress, find a shoe snorer, a shoe cleaner, find a way to support it because that helps the bigger economy. It helps the larger group of us. A strong black American economy helps the larger economy be stronger. So I don't exclude people from stuff. You know, don't talk to, black girls about their hair and appearance and shit in school because everyone knows in the black community that'll get your ass beat.
Right.
But otherwise, we welcome y'all in. But don't touch my sister.
Moving forward, we do a segment on the show called Drip, Flip, or Skip.
All right.
Drip being, you dress good, you feel good, drip. You know what I'm saying? It looks good, drip.
Ain't that what Deion and Dominique used to say? You look good, you play good, you play
Come
good,
on
you
now.
play good.
Please,
Deion
prime time,
Sanders,
come
I can help
on
you
the
get
show.
Dominique too. We definitely
Dominique, come on the
definitely
show,
need Dominique.
please.
Make it happen.
Flip, being, you know what? I'm gonna pass on these. I'm gonna make some money off these. I'm gonna jug these.
Gotcha.
Skip, we don't like it at all. Skip!
Gotcha.
All right?
Gotcha.
Starting with our first one, we got the Adidas Overkill ZX 10,000.
Yeah, this shoe.
Go ahead. I will let you to talk about
No,
this
this shoe,
shit.
so
Yeah,
you
give him the
know,
floor.
in the late 80s, Adidas did the ZX thousands line, the 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, and it ended at 9,000. And they brought back the original
It's gonna be
designer.
less than 10,000 words. It's backstory here.
Okay,
Keep
cool.
going.
They brought back the original designer, Jacques Chasson, to be like, what would the 10,000 have looked like if you designed it to fit like the 1990, right? They did a shop in Overkill in Berlin, and they designed, so they took two mint
Right.
shoes, right? And then
Right.
each pack has 3 pairs of shoes in it. You get a full set of the mint shoes, and you get one blue shoe if you want to toss it in the mix and freak it.
We're Drip, Flip, or Skip.
For me,
Yeah. Keep it
if they're
above.
rare, I'm gonna flip them. Personally, to keep in my garage, I'm gonna skip them.
Skip.
I'm flipping these. I'm selling these to Wealthy on StockX. This is. I like the shoe okay, but that logo on the side is too much for me.
Yeah, it goes sketches by the time it gets to the bottom of the side.
Drip, Flip, or Skip.
You don't need to sell them to me because my pair should be here today. So, the
Respect.
drip.
I'm with my boy Drip. Moving forward, we got the ZX 4000 from Adidas, the 4D. The 4D is the sole. It's a new technology. Put the sole down there. Mike, it's pretty amazing. Drip, Flip, or Skip for you? Skip. Skip.
This is a drip for me. It does have the logo again, but a little bit smaller, so it's
What
not
if
quite
Wex
so
sent these
distracting.
to you?
Wex has given me Adidas before that I like. I'm just over I'm such a 87 guy. It's hard to follow that silhouette because it just makes me want 87.
I actually really like this shoe a lot.
Drip.
Yeah, I really like it.
White men like the sock shoe. Shoe. Shouts out to
No,
DJ
but this isn't a
Trackstar. my
sock shoe.
DJ.
It has a tongue on it.
It's
No,
sock looking.
no,
No,
it's
it's sock
still
looking. The
sockish.
idea is
Yeah.
sockish.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
agree to disagree
Skip
on that one.
on my end. Skip. Jordan Blue Patent 9s.
The hood loves these.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
I'm skipping the shit out of this. This is the shoe where the drug dealer, both his baby mamas and all 9 of his children got.
This is actually a drip for me, the shoe. I remember looking at the original pair, the lows from 2002 online quite a bit back in the day and lusting after them. So
I dare you to wear some of those shoes this year. I dare you.
Jordan
He
Brand,
is
make it
wearing
happen.
sketches.
No,
Drip,
like,
Flip, or Skip.
not a Jordan guy, running shoe guy, but 9s.
Drip, Flip, or Skip,
No,
brother.
9s, especially 9s. Like 9 is like a
The
skip.
all blacks are ill.
The 9s to me are like a skip. Like Mike didn't even play in that shoe.
I'm gonna say flip. I'm gonna say flip on those. So we do outfits also. There he is.
Oh,
there
man,
he is.
with the Puerto Rico.
There he is with the Puerto Ricos on.
Young, no hair on your face. kid.
Man, no hair on the face, Mike. I don't want no problems with him.
Talk us through this outfit, Mike.
Where we going right now? What's happening?
That was fresh out the trap with a record deal. That was like denim shorts, white tee. I probably still
That's
had a
such an
couple
Atlanta
pounds of
outfit.
marijuana
That's
in
an
my-
Atlanta
That is.
outfit.
Trillville
bro.
is playing in the background. Right now.
Got him.
You still do jorts?
I still do. I mean, I'm a big guy, so I don't want to be showing my knees and my little thigh fat.
So this a drip. This is what we gonna say?
I still got this outfit. I still got those Puerto Ricos. Probably still got this hat. And again, this is I probably wear this to my kids' school.
This is drip. This stands the test of time. I have nothing.
Well,
Yeah, this is a real nostalgic fit. Like this is
Drip.
This is Atlanta, right? This is
Yeah, Atlanta, Memphis, Jacksonville.
Last but not least, we have our Polish Hunter of the Year here.
This is something we thought we'd have in common, Mike.
I shoot
Guns.
shit.
Guns.
We eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, got guns.
I'm with you out.
Drip, flip, or skip.
Those are the blazers you're wearing?
Those are Jeremy Fish Nike SB Classics. Nike SB Classics.
I'm rocking with you on that. What you shooting?
It's a 12 gauge shotgun. That's,
Double barrel?
yeah. My dad.
We don't
he
need
got
to give it.
got passed down. It's
Chill out.
Look at that good talk getting
That-
horny over
that-
it.
that- I'm talking to a gun owner.
that gun's like 110 years old.
That's dope. What were you killing?
No, that was just at a range up in Maine. We were shooting.
Y'all hunt too?
I don't hunt. My dad
You
does.
sure you don't
but
hunt?
I just shoot targets.
What's he hunt?
Does like
shoot at
pheasant,
targets. Yeah, you
pheasants,
shoot meat at
pheasants and
targets.
deer like that.
Y'all eat it?
Yes.
You gotta eat what you kill now.
Yeah, shouldn't just be killing, not to eat.
Brandon,
This is a skip for me. I don't have any use for a gun.
outfit says it all. Drip, flip, or
Trip,
skip.
this was 2009, man. Come on.
I'm dripping with you.
What'd you call it? I'm a skip. I hate that hoodie.
All right, guys.
All right,
before we get out of here for the day, we do have some comments from the YouTube viewers to read off. Hess Kicks says, another one, nice show, fellas. And Josh Luber did a good job. Exciting to see what happens with the company. If it ever went public, I would buy in with a quickness. All right.
Shout out to us. You're
Shout out to
welcome,
us,
Josh.
Brandon Duncan said, shout out to everyone watching it here and not on the Complex channel. Everyone who watches it over there is fatter than DJ Ack. Wow. No fat shaming on the Soul Collector YouTube. Sorry. Lawrence
I don't give a
Speck
shit. I'm
says-
cool. Let me tell y'all something about being fat, black, and southerner. You get way more girls in strip clubs than being skinny and white and looking broke. So
big fact.
I'll never give a shit. I like looking like
as long
Biggie.
as I can get an assist.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Okay. We have Lauren Speck saying, I'm genuinely worried about Brendan. Is everything all right, buddy? You look a little depressed. Thank you for your concern.
Okay.
We have Antonio Salgado saying, Welty singing Rough Riders anthem got me hollering.
Oh,
that
wow.
was a dark moment.
Here
But-
we go. Shut them down. Open up shop. DMX, come on the show.
Yeah, this is your latest episode of Full Size Run. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I have been your host, Brendan Dunn.
I'm Matt Welty.
And Trinidad James.
Here with Killer Mike.
Woo!
We'll see you next week.
She want every color, that's a full size. Buy a 6 for my kids, bought a 7 for my
This is Full Size Run. I need you to subscribe now, or I'll be forced to shave my mustache.
This is Full Size Run. I need you to subscribe now or I will quit this motherfucker, man.
Subscribe now or Trinidad James will have to freestyle again.
Subscribe now, or I have to get a real job.
Subscribe now, because I just want to buy Gucci socks and be great, live my best life, please. Thank you.
I can support that. Yeah, definitely. If nothing else, subscribe so Trinidad James can buy Gucci socks.